Wednesday, June the 3rd, 2020. Started the bike ride at 2 minutes after 11. Thought I had recorded this once, but the GoPro froze up. So I'm making another attempt at it. Riding the Linsky R300 bike today. Temperature is 85 degrees. Wind is calm. I'm going to the north to New Caney, then northwest on FM 1485 to Gene Campbell Boulevard to FM 1314, and then back to Kingwood. I've modified my GoPro mic adapter setup a little bit by replacing the Velcro strap with a rubber band, and it seems to work a little better so far. Tomorrow the new frame should arrive from Amazon. Riding southwest on Creek Shadows Drive in Elm Grove Village in Kingwood. A couple of equipment notes today. I'm using the Camelback Classic for water, and I moved my Wahoo ticker to my right arm. I noticed my left arm, I'm getting a spot where the sun hasn't been hitting, so to even out my suntan a little bit, I moved my ticker to the right arm. I don't believe I've ever worn it on that arm before. Wonder if my heart rate's different. I don't know if the camera came on fast enough to catch the lady biker on my right side. Riding west on Knox Street to US 59 Frontage Road. It's the mail delivery route. Over to my right is a house that has a peacock. Sometimes he's out roaming on the street here, patrolling his territory, I guess. Riding north on the US 59 Service Road, Frontage Road at Community Drive, Grand Parkway construction area. It's like they got the deck concrete down, so they're moving along. Time is 1 minute after 12. Noisy traffic. 11.4 miles traveled, bike, average speed 13.2 miles an hour. At this angle, some of the clouds look like they might have some rain in them, but once they get to them, that keeps moving out. Riding northwest on FM 1485. Headed for Gene Campbell Boulevard, where I'll turn left. That'll take me to FM 1314. Time is 12:17. 15.6 miles. Biked. Average speed 13.9 miles an hour. Wind hasn't been too much of an issue so far. Riding west on Gene Campbell Road. The road's wet, so it's rained few minutes before I got here. When I first started on the damp pavement, I felt a light sprinkle or two. So when I get home, I'll be washing off the Linsky bike. Just enough moisture to get everything gritty and grimy. It's 12:25. .8 miles biked. Average speed 14.1 miles an hour. Riding time is 1 hour 15 minutes 59 seconds. Turning into Porter's Mill on Miller Heights. See what's transpired since my last ride through here. Looks like they got a few homes under construction. Time is 12:31. I do have a shot at getting to Pat's Donuts on FM 1314. I don't spend too much time in here. .4 miles biked. Average speed is 14.2 miles an hour. Element Porter's Mill pool, community center. Nice big pools, water flowing in there. It's really nice. Sounds good. It's kind of warm. So we're riding a Linsky R300. This is the entrance exit to Porter's Mill. I'm going to be turning left onto Gene Campbell Road. Earlier clip when I was riding on the wet roads, about 100 feet after I stopped the video, the roads turned dry again, so that's good. I'm not a big fan of grit and grime on the bike. Riding southeast on FM 1314. Time is 12:44. 21.9 miles bike. Average speed is 14.2 miles an hour. I got a shot at getting to Pat's Donuts. It'll be close though. They close at 1 o'clock. Clouds look threatening up ahead, but when you get underneath of them, when you get closer to them, they just keep moving on out further. Well, I just made it to Pat's Donuts, and they had an apple fritter, and the lady said they were getting ready to close, so she just gave it to me. And it was a big one too. It wouldn't fit in my jersey pocket, so I had to try to cram it into the camelback pocket pouch. Time is 3 minutes after 1, 25.5 miles. Well, the rain caught me on FM 1314. I had to pull over here into the Ace Hardware underneath their shelter while it rains. This is 8 minutes after 1, 26.5 miles biked. Time's 1:20. They got a 12-minute rain delay. It's a Ace Hardware. It's still sprinkling, but not as hard as it was. So we're going to turn right up here at the traffic light on the Old Sorters Road. Hopefully the further south we get, the rain leaves, stops. Kind of chilly. The wind's cooler, I'm wet. Well, we're on Briarberry Lane. As you can see, it's dry. So as the crow flies, the rain didn't go very far, but as the road went, it took me about, half a mile maybe to get it from wet to dry. Time is 1:23, 27.1 miles. I do feel a few sprinkles. That's all we need to get, just a few sprinkles. Riding south on Rock Creek Drive in Oakhurst. The last video clip, I said the streets were drying. Well, that didn't last very long. As you can see, the streets are wet. It's raining lightly. As long as it rains lightly, it's not too bad. One of the problems I have, though, is my GoPro, where the mic adapter plugs in, is open to the elements, so I don't want to get it wet. And also, one of the ports on the mic adapter faces up, which it could get wet. So don't want to ruin the mic adapter. Time is 1:33, 29.6 miles. Average speed 14.4 miles per hour. I'm going a little slow to keep the water spray down. Maybe when I get to North Park, we'll be out of the rain. Looks like it rained nicely here. And once it quits, the streets dry off pretty quick. Just made the U-turn under US 59 at Kingwood Drive, riding north on the feeder frontage road, US 59. The rain has stopped, but the streets are still wet. Time 1:45. .3 miles. Up ahead, I will turn right on the North Park Plaza Drive. That'll take me to Loop 494 and then into Kings Manor and then into Kingwood. Overall, I didn't get too wet.